Hey there, it's Taki and the amazing Jacinta! Just got back late last night, flight was delayed, and I've just stepped on a prickle. Hang on. Gonna pull out a prickle while doing a Facebook Live with one arm in a cast. That's talent, ladies and gentlemen. That is talent.
Oh, the waves are huge.
Yeah, the waves are enormous today. This is the beach. It's looking wild today. Turned into a what?
Barrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I just want to talk for a sec while we wait for the guy at the coffee shop to make the coffees we've just ordered about balancing life and family. One of the mistakes that we often make, it's not that bad, bub. One of the mistakes we often make is we go to extremes. We either go all business and, neglect family, or we make excuses like, I can't run my business, I can't grow a business, I can't really focus on my business because I've got a family. And both of those are just silly decisions. Don't be an or person, be a both person. Your family could be the reason why you can't do stuff, or frankly, it could be the reason why you do. And I think way healthier, way smarter to make family the reason why you do this stuff. So how do you balance it? Well, dude, I don't think we've got all of the answers, but the short version is, as much as we can, we blend them together. And I think the idea that, life is this kind of perfectly sliced up little box where you have, families here and then health there. But dude, life doesn't come in, neat little cubes. I think everything touches everything. At least that's kind of how we run it. And so most of the time when we travel for work, our kids are here. And when we're traveling around the world nomading, we're doing work in the evenings. So we blend, I suppose, probably more than we separate. Definitely there's times when we're on 100% and there's times when we're off 100%, and that's really important as well. But I think the separation of family and business is crazy. Like, business is part of who you are and family is part of who you are, so blend them together, I don't know that we've got it dialed, but here's a couple of things. Like when we run workshops, usually kids are traveling with us and they're halfway through a teaching piece when clients are doing an activity, working on stuff. My kids will come up to the front of the room. My two girls will come to the front of the room and they'll grab my flip chart markers and my flip charts, and they're drawing rainbows and unicorns and butts and poop and stuff like that. I think it's amazing. It's cool. I think more than anything, like black belt, tactically we teach people marketing and sales and leverage and how to move to one-to-many. But really what we do is we give people permission to do it, your way. We do most of our stuff barefoot. And so I think, if you've been waiting for permission to do stuff because of family, dude, I totally get it. But let's not make family an excuse anymore. Let's do both. Like the little girl on the tacos ad, ¿por qué no los dos? Why don't we do both? That's what we're going to do. Cool. So bring them with you. Blend them as much as you can. And then when there's times to be on in both, right? So, frankly, we've been nomading for the last 4 months. Just got home a week ago and we ran black belt this week. Like, I could bring the kids to black belt with us on the Gold Coast, or I could give them a week hanging out with their friends. And so that's what we've done. It was really sad to leave them, and I'm so excited this morning to wake up and give them all heaps of cuddles. But they've had a great time, playing with their friends. And so I think just be purposeful is really what this is about. Blend as much as you can, but be deliberate. If you're going to blend on purpose. If you're going to separate on purpose. What you shouldn't do is ignore one at the expense of the other, and you shouldn't do it by default. Everything ideally is done by design. Cool. Listen, I'm sure the coffees are ready. I'm going to sign off. Wild beach day here at Mona. Let's call this puppy done. Big love from me. Hope you are well. Smash your business, smash your family, blend them both together, split them on purpose when it's time. Be amazing. Life is a real gift. Squeeze every drop of juice you can out of it. Hey, now this is Taki Moore, out.